welcome. Hey, going Zachary, EJ, Adler, welcome in. How you going, Tex? Tex, I just got a notification of you trying to check my rank in the thing. I've asked people before not to tag me when they want to do that. If you want to check the levels, use the level command, not just tag individual people so you can check their level. Because I don't want to be pinged for no reason. So yeah, Natu, not the greatest, guys. Sorry that I'm also a bit down today, so I'm probably not going to be in the chirpiest of moods. I apologize for that, guys. I'll try not to be too down. But yeah, we've been dealing with some stuff in the family lately, so it's been a bit rough. How you going, Adler? Welcome to the stream. And there's a weather boost. That's good. I don't actually need. Thank you, Miss Murder. Welcome in. How are you going? So yeah, I was actually contemplating whether or not I was going to be streaming today, but I figured that I would get out for an hour, do something. How you going, Teletubby? Welcome in. So unfortunately, it is like really windy out there. Actually, it looks like it might have dropped off a bit down here. I'll see what it's like when I actually get out of the car. But yeah, it was super windy up at my joint. How you going, Amy? Welcome in. How are you going? Alright. And Tremenda, how you going, man? Welcome in. Yeah, Natu isn't my first choice for lockdown goes away. Yeah, finally. This time, like for this time around. But with all the protests that everybody just had, the chances are it's going to spread again and we're just going to go back into lockdown. So that's going to be great. I'm not expecting, if people just stayed in for like 2 more days. I don't know why everybody went and protested. The lockdowns are just silly. You didn't get your shiny Squirtle? That is unfortunate, Amy. I'm sorry to hear. It's currently 2 a.m. Soon. It's getting lighter. You guys can't really see it, but it is sort of light-ish outside at the moment. So the days are getting longer. Soon, daylight savings will start again. And yeah, we'll be able to do these during, well, a little bit earlier for you at least. It'll be like 1 a.m. instead of 2 a.m. You protest for your freedom and just end up extending the loss of... Exactly. That's a little bit counterintuitive, but you know, people will be people. You haven't even got a shiny. What, for Natu? Hey, gone, Zachary. Welcome in. I have, I think it's like 6 shiny Natus already. So if you don't get one tonight, it's no biggie. I'm not too fussed. I'm actually more interested. I was hoping that there was going to be some tier 1 raids down. We might actually get ourselves an unknown, because I still don't have my shiny unknown. I got a shiny for this ultra unlock so far. I have a few shinies. I may as well show you guys, because I'm probably not going to end up doing a video about this ultra unlock. I'll see how I feel next week, but I'll show you guys the shinies. How you going, Alvino? Welcome in. I actually... thank you, Miss Murder, for the... we appreciate everything you do, but look up first. Yeah, I am, guys. I came out tonight because I figured that I needed to get out for an hour, do some stuff, get my mind off of things. And Imran, welcome in. How are you, man? Good to see you. You saw that shiny? The shield on. Yeah, I got that earlier today. So we have an Anorith, a Sentret, a Dialga, and a Shieldon so far. So yeah, I actually got the shiny Dialga, which I'm happy about. You meant to say you haven't gotten a shiny for the Audrolock so far. Dude, that sucks. I haven't really been out hunting too much. I think I did about 15 to 20 Dialga raids and I got the shiny. The Shieldon I got at home, the Sentret I got at home, and the Anorith I got at home, like usual. Thank you, Albino. Yeah, I'm just still looking for the Cranidos, so I'm hoping that I can get the Cranidos. And I'm hoping that I can get the Unknown as well. You don't talk to me about Dialga. It took you 53 raids to get the shiny. I'm sorry to hear that. So that's usually what it's like. That was my first raid shiny in probably something similar to that, if not more. Because I think it was 24 raids during GoFest and no shiny. And then there was a bunch of raids after and sort of before that. And then another, like I said, 15 to 20 Dialga raids until I finally got the shiny. So it's been a hot minute since I got my last shiny from a raid. So I was very happy that I finally got it. The stats on it suck, but it's okay. I'm not too fussed. I did get I think it's a 93%, sorry, 93, 96%. I got a couple of decent ones. I think it's the 94 one. Yeah, sorry guys, if I'm in the... thank you, pulling me. Yeah, sorry guys, the face cam is just because it's dark where I am, so you guys can't see me. Yeah, that one 93%. That one's 96%. And I have a 98% one as well already. And yeah, and weather boosted as well. How you going, Kate? Good to see you too. Thank you for joining in. No, Tex, I did not get the shiny. You would have seen a shiny Unknown in the group of shinies that I just showed you if I got the shiny. No, I've done 4 or 5 raids for it so far. I've been seeing so many, like Cranidos and Shieldon, and what's the other thing that's in tier 1 raids at the moment? I can't remember now. There's one other thing that's in raids, and yeah, I've been seeing them more. Speaking of shinies, you got another Voltorb, nice. I'm hoping that I can find another one before the end of this event as well. Didn't see, you were getting dinner, all good. If it's a Unknown, I will take it, Teletubby, for sure. If it's not, then yeah, don't worry about it. How you going, Kevin Easy? Kevin Ease, brother. Yes. Oh, not today. Yes, sorry. Yes, today we did get a shiny Shieldon earlier today, but nothing so far during Spotlight Hour. You are stealing video blue. What? What are you talking about, Lachlan? You should watch these streams more often. Yeah, definitely. You should definitely be watching my streams. You're a moderator, man. I understand that it's like super late for you. So I appreciate you jumping in, man. You checked the photo and went silent. You got your shiny Great Ball. I can guess. Now, I understand what you're talking about. They changed the battle icon for Pokemon. The matchup is tiny now. I haven't jumped into any battles, so I'll have to check it out. I only have one Voltorb. It's the Voltorb that I actually got during the Voltorb Spotlight Hour. Hey, we got an Unknown. Thank you, Miss Murder. I appreciate that. See if we can get a shiny unknown. That would make today good. You never have wanted blue balls so much during this event. I know how you feel, Chad. I was like that during the Spotlight Hour for Voltorb. I was like, if I don't get my blue ball, I'll be gone. But yeah, I'm so glad that I actually did. But it's good. I actually see them fairly regularly, like in between events as well. So there's no raids going near you. That's alright, chum. I know that it's like 2 in the morning for you, man. We love those frozen blue balls. Unknown is pretty disturbing in the movies. I haven't seen the movies with Unknown in it. Honestly, I haven't seen very many of the movies because I sort of haven't seen the anime in quite a few years. I started watching it again like 2 years back or something like that, and I got to the start of the second series and I sort of stopped watching it again because I was just busy doing other stuff. Shiny Voltorb looks really nice in Go though. A lot of shinies look better in Go than they do in other games. Imagine Step 1 getting a shiny Ball Edition. What legendaries are good for PvP? I don't know. It depends on what league you're doing, and you know, there's 100 different variables that come into it that sort of, yeah, it depends on what you're battling against. A lot of normal Pokemon are actually better than legendaries in PvP. How you going, Andy? Welcome in. Sorry, I just saw your message. Alright, please, fingers crossed. Can we get the shiny? Can we get the shiny unknown? It is a... didn't think so. I didn't think my luck was going to be that good. It's never good. It's hardest hitter in a tier 1 raid, so it just means that I hit it 3 more times. Welcome back, Lachlan. Oh, the stats are pretty good though. It's like what, 93%? 90? No, it's like 90%, I think. That's okay. It's 90%. It would have been better if it was shiny. You're still happy that you haven't gotten your first raid shiny during GoFest though. Yeah, it's. I think they should have fixed day 2. Like day 2 should have been different in my opinion. Another one. You have bad luck because everyone else is pretty much. Do I have a raid pass? Hopefully I have a raid pass. No. Damn it, and I don't have coins either. Alright, never mind. Unfortunately, I can't. Thanks. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to jump unless I buy some raid passes, and I don't really... Like, if you want to send them to me later, I'll be happy to jump in. Do you want 53 more of those raids? Not right now. Not... if I had raid passes, I would be like, yeah, send them through, but I don't have raid passes. And I have to pause the stream and all that sort of stuff to buy them, so just send them to me after, and if I do get the shiny, I'll just post it up on the Discord. You guys will see. What up, Pokecoins? Honestly, I think they should add a way of just being able to buy raid passes and stuff like that straight away without having to buy Pokecoins first. It just seems frustrating. Something like in that situation when there's a raid counting down and you've got minimal time to get in. You want to see my credit card info? Dude, I don't have a credit card. I use my PayPal account. They should make, since my country is losing to the COVID battle, we should get 100 Pokecoins from gyms again. They should just make that a thing, full stop, for everywhere, not just, Canada or America and wherever the pandemics. It should have just been one of those things that they never changed, in my opinion. Kind of upset you? What, the changing of the coins or the COVID situation? I'm assuming both, because I mean they're both pretty bad things. 2 days later, Jimmy, yo, my 55th unknown shiny. I'm so bored of this now. I'm gonna give away, but you can't. I missed the last bit. Damn it! But I got the gist of it. Imagine the celebrating of Corona going all bit. I keep missing messages. Sorry, guys. And I actually miss. What did you say? You hate COVID, yeah. I think we're all in that boat, Tex. I don't think there's a person out there that's like, you know what? This COVID isn't that bad. I'm sorry, whoever just said hello. I missed that. But hello back. How are you? Welcome into the stream. It was extremely helpful for community days, yeah. So should the unknown shiny raids be the same as any other raid? I'm pretty sure they are, but don't quote me on that because I don't know, but I would assume so. So it should be about 1 in 65, I think, is the odds for a raid shiny. I hate COVID. It's not worse again in your town, so you have to go to school. Unfortunately, it's going to come and go and come and go and come and go until majority of people are. How you going, Slim? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, until the majority of the population is being vaccinated, it's going to be one of those things we're going to have to live with. Watch you go broke. You love COVID because of your exams. Well, there's a difference about appreciating the situation that made it given you and actually liking the disease. Teletubby, I've been going through some stuff over the last... competitions and stuff like that aren't really... Like, please appreciate that. I will get to that stuff when I get to that stuff, man. Your mum just told you that you're doing online schooling again? Nice. You're just gonna whack. Yeah, COVID does suck. Math sucks. Thank you, Chom. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I remember when I used to whack back in high school. I didn't tend to go to my Spanish class because, yeah. I was like, when am I ever going to need to speak Spanish? Now thinking back on it, it's like I should have done Japanese or something. That probably would have been a lot more interesting for me, doing Japanese. The only reason why I did Spanish is because I had friends that were doing Spanish as well. So I was like, hey, at least I've got friends that I can do it with. Yeah, one of those missed opportunities. I could know how to speak Japanese. Except, you know, those single things like nani and konnichiwa. Your mum did Japanese and she got to go to Japan. Nice. No, we didn't have anything like that at our school. Like exchange student stuff. Hola, Talitabi. Then you could talk to me too, sir. Dude, I just said I didn't go to my Spanish classes. That means I don't know how to speak Spanish. You're learning Chinese. Is that Mandarin or like simplified Chinese? Because which would that be? It's simplified. Okay, cool. Not Cantonese. Where are you, little sparkly bird? You know how to speak Spanish. Your name is not Dora. Shush. Hush, boy. They put a hole in it and it just like, you know, flapped around the room like a balloon that you just let out. If you actually have the sound on, it makes that like sound as well as it's flying around the room. It's why you should play with the sound on. You're practicing karate, but your friends are learning German and Spanish. Of course, it disappear. I mean, come back, please. Spanish, so you learn from them. Yeah, see, that's when I was doing Spanish. Like I said, I had friends that were doing Spanish, but they were Spanish. So I was able to sort of just learn stuff off them. Like one of my friends was Argentinian, so he spoke Spanish. So he would teach me stuff. The stuff I needed to know, like how to swear and stuff like that, you know. The cool stuff. I didn't know how to like ask questions. I just needed to tell people things in Spanish so I could say it, and they didn't know that I was swearing. I was just like, even though most people know Spanish swear words, they're fairly common. You still think it's funny that Giovanni is just calling in a balloon? Hey man, their funds are running low. They've been at this for like how many years now and they've never succeeded in anything. So, you know, they're strapped for cash. And it's also like COVID, so they're all on job seeker. As soon as the country, you're going to go on a country trip to Bacchus. Okay. Nice. You know a few. The Chinese friends, so you can get help. Nice. Yeah, it's easy when you got people that speak the language as their first or second language, because then at least you can learn off of them. That's rude. I like Giovanni, the pizza man. The pizza man. Sorry guys, my brain is fried at the moment, so yeah, I may not read things properly. Blah, blah, blah. I'm having a hard enough time keeping up with the chat as it is because my brain's fried. It's been a long couple of weeks, and yeah, a very long couple of days. So yeah, I apologize for being a bit. But are we ever going to do a Shiny Corsola event? I don't know. I honestly don't know. They'll probably reschedule it at some point, but I don't know when. Your bestie is learning Japanese. He abused you in Japanese, and you think she's saying "I love you" sad laugh. Aw, don't worry. She's still your friend. You fried some eggs. Oh, a second, guys. I just need to turn my flashlight on because it's dark as heck. Hang on, I need to turn this off first. Right, flashlight. I get EVCom Day one day after the event. You're gonna track me down. Okay. Good luck. It's been long for you as well, Amy. That's not good to hear. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you for the... Yeah, we're coping. It's just been, a rough couple of months with multiple family members. It's been sort of rougher on my mum because it's both her sister and her mum have died in sort of the past month and a half, so it hasn't been great. Corsola was your first ever Pokemon card. Dream Pokemon. You'll get it one day. Like, we'll get all this stuff one day. Your father said learn some language, but you're lazy. And learning another language is good. It's a very useful skill to have, but at the same time, it is a very difficult thing to do. So, yeah, there's no real hacks that you can do for it either. It's like you have to learn the language. The space event is going to be extremely dumb. It'll be good. I mean, we get shiny Palkia, so that's one thing. That's good. I'm happy with that. It's another new shiny. It sucks that it's regional. As well as Heracross. The Heracross is going to be in raids, guys. So it's going to be raids and from research, so you're going to get one. Like, you'll get at least one from research, so... be in the city sometime. Teletubby, like I said, just we'll do one thing for like one step at a time. We're not even out of restrictions yet, so just chill, Bill. We do raids. It's like I'm keen to come down to the city at some point, but yeah, just chill. We'll figure it out. Sort of just give us a week to deal with things and everything first. You think my first Pokemon was Charmander or Shiny Arceus? I wish to say it was Shiny Arceus, but it was Charmander. Charmander was my very first Pokemon. Space is supposed to be distorted or something. It's alright. They had to make up some sort of story to go with Palkia and Dalga coming back, so just deal with it, alright? Yeah, we're getting out of lockdown, but there's still going to be lots of restrictions and stuff, so we just need to wait and see what's actually going to happen with them and what we can and can't do and all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, like I said, give it a week, and once we figure out everything, and I'll come down. Charmander is you want shiny Kabutops so bad? Yeah, I want shiny. That, like, I forgot that there are other shinies that I actually want during this event. I still need a shiny Kabutops and Kabuto sort of thing. So it's probably the shiny that's the oldest now that I still don't have. It's either that or no Shelter. I've got one, but I haven't caught it myself. I think, yeah. I think it's that one that is the... I think Kabuto is the longest. The oldest shiny, I should say, that I still don't have. Is this Parker Slowpoke nest? Quite possibly. There's usually like 2 nests along here. Yeah, I would assume, because there's been a few of them, so more than likely. That wind is starting to pick up. So sorry if it's like hella windy, guys, in the microphone. That's alright, Teletubby. If you get a shiny Heracross on your birthday, you're gonna be so happy. Yeah, getting a shiny Heracross just in general will make me happy. What are the chances of shinies to spawn during Spotlight Hour? The same as normal, so they don't actually get boosted, they're shiny odds. So it's basically full odds when you're out hunting them. It's just that there's so many more of them spawning that you're more likely to come across one because of the amount of spawns that there is. Last week I actually got 2 during Squirtle Spotlight Hour, so sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You think you need rest? You can go, man, that's all good. If it's like 2:30 in the morning, I don't expect you to like stay up and stay all stream, man. That's all good. I appreciate you dropping in. Natu Community Day. Please don't. Please don't, Niantic. I will quit. I do have shiny Natus. I have like 6 of them, I think. It's 4:30 a.m. for you. Well, that's even more. Like, seriously, guys, if it's like full, super late, you guys don't feel obligated. It's like I really appreciate it. You're gonna, sorry, by the way, I give you Sierra Misty. Okay, you can have Misty, I suppose. Go for it. Thank you for tuning in. They're gonna release Shiny Sphere eventually. It'll come eventually. They'll probably do it during a water event or something like that. Don't worry, Tex. I don't think they'll give Natu a community day. Natu or Zatu, yeah, they're not special in any way. Ditto Com Day? Probably not, because they'll probably keep the shiny Ditto to the special event. You love the stream? Well, thank you, Amy. I appreciate you guys hanging in the streams. We have a raid hatching in 53 minutes. It's a tier 1. Fingers crossed that's an unknown. No, fledgling isn't special in any way, but people like Talonflame. Negan. Again, I don't have raid passes. I would love to jump in, but unfortunately, I don't have raid passes. So if you're watching Negan, thank you, but I'll have to buy some raid passes after the stream, because I have to purchase them with coins and all that stuff, and it's too much issue, like, yeah, pain in the ass on stream. I need to start preparing before streams and make sure I've got raid passes and all that stuff. What you thought Shiny Sphere was already out. You've checked 300 looking for it. No, Tex, unfortunately, it's not out. They've got lists of the available shinies in Pokemon Go. If you don't know what's available, just look one up. They update them like all the time. Whenever they release a new shiny, they add it to the list. So all a generation is a possible shiny. A lot from Gen 2 and 3 are possible shinies. 4 and 5, there's like a couple in each. Oh, Can we get a shiny Caputo? Please, why? Why is it so hard for me to get? I always struggle with the water types. I struggle with Shelder, I struggle with Kabuto. All good, Jamanda. Thanks for tuning in, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Get some rest. Good luck for your Spotlight Hour if you are going to do it, sort of thing. I know it's not the most interesting, but yeah. Get some rest, man. Thoughts on the new background music? I haven't actually listened to it yet, Danny. I'll do it. I can't really do it right now without deafening you guys, because I can't hear it very well unless it's turned up like full blast, because it's like hella windy out here, and that'll just deafen you guys. So I will listen to it after, and I'll let you guys know. Hang on, Archie. Welcome in. How has your day been? Are you gonna cry? First Natu Spotlight, second Natu Com Day, third you wasted 7 hours of your life. You did. Don't worry, man. It's not gonna get a Com Day. You can relax. There's no reason why they would give it a Com Day. But with Fletchling, Talonflame is like a fan favorite. People like, so that's why. And also that was one of those filler Com Days where they needed something, because the world's been in lockdown. Remember that, guys. There is a lot of filler Com Days over the last year and a half or so. The new background music is so good. I'll have to check it out later on when I get home. But yeah, I tend to play the game with the sound turned off, so when they change stuff like that, I don't actually know unless you guys tell me. So I will definitely check it out and let you guys know next week. Ask me again next stream and I'll tell you. Greninja, you mean Froakie? Yes, Froakie will definitely get a Com Day, because it's the starter. I'm pretty sure the music was actually orchestrated by what's his name, Masuda. Masuda is the guy that did the music for Pokemon, isn't it? Pretty sure he is. But yeah, Pokemon Go, because they got him to do music for Go Fest, so I think the new music is actually done by him as well. It won't stay forever. Okay. I will definitely check it out, though. No sound users missed out on a lot. I used to play with the sound on, but after you've thrown a million Pokeballs, it sort of gets a little bit repetitive and you turn it off after a while. We all changed the world tonight. How exactly did we do that, Tex? Eating right now, so you can't watch much. That's all good, man. Oh, good. Oh, that would be nice. Sorry, guys, if it's like full. How dare ANZ put a block on your card? You can't get coins because of that Uber Eats. Oh, well, damn, that's not good. Did you hear that Uber Eats had like a full meltdown the other night, and like all people's food for like an entire night wasn't actually delivered, and they had to refund like a whole bunch of money to the venues, sort of thing. No worries, Archie. Yeah, everybody rang up, ordered all this food, all the restaurants and stuff like that made up all the food, and nothing actually went out to all the Google people, so the Uber So the whole thing just crashed, and yeah, all this food and people, like money and stuff, would have been a nightmare for Uber. They would have been like, oh crap. It's like, we gotta get Snoop Dogg to do another song to apologize for this mess. You ordered and got Macca's instead of pizza, really? True. Well, they can get Snoop Dogg to do a song too. Bloody hell, he'll do anything for money these days. It's hard to believe that he used to be like considered one of the hardest gangster rappers. It's also like hard to believe that he has an attempted murder charge that was dropped against him, and now he's the menu log guy. He didn't murder. No, he had an attempted murder charge dropped against him. So, supposedly, like, he was shooting guns at people. It was a while ago. Back in like the early 2000s. Things change. Back in those days, rap was all about driving around and being gangster. These days it's all about putting your pants on backwards, mumbling stuff so people can't actually understand what you're talking about. It's just great. It's essay, not essay. Okay, man. I'm sorry, bro. The broken voice. What's going on, man? What's going on? See, when you talk as a bogan, you've got to cram as many words into one as you can. So instead of what's going on, it's what's going on. It's just one word, what's going on. There's a number of sentences like that you can produce as a bogan. What's going on? No, what's going on? That's the voice. Exactly. Yeah, that's the voice. Hey man, I grew up in Footscray, so I've heard the bogan voice many a times. Yeah, I grew up around. Basically, every person used to talk like that where I grew up. It's a wonder that I actually know how to formulate a sentence like a proper human, like, you know, proper English-speaking person. Surprised I don't talk more like this. Just going around doing stuff. No, the boys. Drinking some goon. You don't know yet, perhaps you'll start making a list. Oh, you're gonna start setting up a hit list? That doesn't sound good. I won't piss you off then. Do I like Wild West? What, the Will Smith movie? Is that the Wild West you're talking about? So I'll hit that for the rest of the stream. Man, my brain's too fuddled to talk like that. I'm just going to talk the way that I'm talking because I'm having a hard enough time doing that, alright? Leave me alone. It's not very appealing either, so I don't really want to talk like that anyway. It's like half the people won't understand what I'm bloody saying. What are you talking about, Blue? I don't know. All I know is Wild West is a Will Smith movie, okay? How you going, Brenton? Welcome in. What app am I using to stream? Just the YouTube app. So I use Android phone. I say this like all the time. I'm not sure if it's the same on Android. iOS. I think it is these days. You can just use the YouTube app. But back in the day, you had to use a separate app for iOS to stream onto YouTube. Where are you, little shiny bird? So we have a little under 15 minutes left. So pretty much perfect timing by the time I get back to the car. Wild West is a place. Where? I've never heard of it, I'm sorry. I know like the Wild West of, back in the day where, people went out west and cowboys and stuff like that. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, shiny Natu. I already have a bunch of them, Brenton, but we're looking for another one. It's what we've given tonight. Isn't the greatest of It's not a com day. It's a Spotlight Hour. Okay, now I'm with you. Do I like the Wild West? You mean the actual... You should have just said, do you like Westerns? That would have made more sense to me, but... Now that I'm with you, now that we're on the same page... yeah, Westerns can be cool. There's some pretty cool Westerns out there. Can we get your loudest yeehaw? No, unfortunately you can't right now. Good old Spotlight Hours, they suck sometimes. Sometimes we get some very average ones. At least this can be shiny, so, there is a little, bonus. If we do happen to get one, it's like, oh, cool, we got a shiny. On the ones that we get that can't be shiny, they're the real, why do I even do this sort of ones. Like Bloody Sea Slug. Yes. Now Braguette in the SSV. And we can do douches in... Dude. Douches in the factory, sure, doing a slab. Yeah, we can do all that. Oh. We gotta... yes, Danny. Unfortunately, occasionally we do get Spotlight Hours that don't have a shiny available for that Pokemon. What was the last one that we got that wasn't shiny? I can't remember what the last one was now off the top of my head, but every now and again we do happen to get one that's just not shiny. And it's just like, why? No, it wasn't Mankey. Mankey can be shiny. Or are you talking about Apom? Because Apom can be shiny as well. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Donuts, I know. Dowies, yes. Okay, sorry. Doughies, it's not a word that you see written very often, man, so it's just like... And like I've already explained to you, my brain is not operating at 100% right now, so... You know, with everything that's been going on, forgive me, I won't be all together. You thought they were all shiny? Yeah, unfortunately, no. You can, this Spotlight Hour you can, Dean, but certain Spotlight Hours you can't. It's just, if the Pokemon that is featured in the Spotlight Hour doesn't have its shiny available in Pokemon Go, then you won't be able to get it as shiny yet. But most of them do have like a shiny available, so you know there's a little bit of incentive of getting out and get off the meth, kids. Meth is bad. Don't do meth. Drugs are bad, okay, children? Don't do drugs. Hang on. Santinder. Welcome in. How are we going? Finian, yes, thank you. That probably was the last Pokemon that we had for Spotlight Hour that you couldn't get as a shiny. Drugs bad, play. No, I do not have a shiny so far. Phoebus Community Day? Probably not. We had Phoebus in a research day a few years back. Yeah, I don't think they'll give it a com day. They might. I mean, they gave Magikarp one, and Milotic is a fan favorite, so there's a chance that they could, but I don't think that they would. Because Phoebus, they tend to put Phoebus in a lot of events as well, like water events. So a lot of people already have the shiny. Yeah, until Niantic says yes or no, you can't really guess what they're going to do because it's Niantic. You got the shiny Natu just then? Well done, Dean. I actually enjoyed the research days. Hoopercom Day? Probably not. Nah, it's a mythical. So legendaries and mythicals, I don't think we'll get com days at any point. Yes, I do have shiny Dialga. I have a few shinies from this event so far. You were thinking a Wild West inspired Go Fest would be cool. Yeah. You'll have to send ideas to, I almost typed Go Fest in instead of shiny. That shows you how fried my brain is right now, guys. So yeah, so far this event we've got an Anorith, a Sentret, a Dialga, and a Shieldon. Today you got a shiny Dialga as well. Nice, well done, Dean. But yeah, they could actually do Cowboy Hat Caterpie. If you guys are on Twitter, you probably know there's like a meme account that's going around with some guy that's got a Caterpie, like Cowboy Hat Caterpie. And every time Pokemon tweets something out, he just like, please release Cowboy Hat Caterpie. And it's like become a big thing. There's like hundreds of people now that are like, release Cowboy Hat Caterpie. So yeah, that could be part of a Wild West themed Go Fest thing. No, I don't have Cranidos yet. I'm hoping that there's still a week left to the event, so there's still plenty of time. And I've been seeing heaps of them, so fingers crossed we will get one. You sound like Mr. Mackey from South Park when you say it. That was what I was trying to sound like, Tex. That's where it comes from. Drugs bad and play. Children, you shouldn't do drugs and play. Drugs bad and play. Guys, I grew up watching South Park. Shiny Dialga is a nice looking one. It is. I like Dialga like in general as a Pokemon. But yeah, Shining Dialga looks nice. No, Dean. Unfortunately, I was just discussing that before. Kabuto, I'm pretty sure, is the oldest shiny that's available in the game that I still don't have. So fingers crossed this event we can actually finally get our little green crab. No, you don't, Lachlan. Shush. Shush. You're not a child, so shush. You're old enough to make your own decisions. Arceus is definitely not going to be in a raid, but Arceus normal form will probably be quest. Yeah, they will do that sort of stuff definitely through quests. Like they'll release all the major mythicals like Arceus, Celebi, Mew, etc. Jirachi, like they're all blah 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 blah. Start again. They will all be quest related catches, I am pretty sure. You take medical drugs daily. Well, if they're drugs that are going to save your life, there's a difference between them and recreational, okay? That's what we're talking about, man. Don't drugs are bad. You like the berry flavor. Drugs that save your family's sanity. No, I don't think I did, Brenton. I'm sorry. Just if I do miss it, guys, just repost. There's a difference between drugs and drug abuse. Exactly. I mean, anything in moderation. I mean, alcohol and stuff like that, that's a drug. So, I mean, that's perfectly fine as long as it's in moderation. I mean, if you're not drinking yourself to excess and, driving off the road and killing people and all that sort of stuff, then you're more than, welcome to enjoy drinking. I mean, I enjoy having a beer. Am I getting Diamond and Pearl remakes on Switch? Yes, definitely. I will be getting the remakes and the Arceus game as well. I've been, there's just been some stuff going on, at home over the last week. Some family issues that we've been dealing with, so I just haven't had time to do streams, but I've been meaning to get into Pokemon Unite, which is the most recent game that they've released on the Switch for Pokemon. So yeah, I'll definitely be getting into those when they come out, because I never actually played Diamond and Pearl, so it'll be my first time playing through them. You don't really like this topic? That's so good, man. We're only joking around when I say I'm just being Mr. Mackey from I'm not. You loved it, Let's Go. Wish there were more like it. They might do another game similar to Let's Go. I mean, it was a popular game. It got people that played Pokemon Go into the main series games, and I think that was its purpose. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they do another game, another game that has the same sort of catch mechanics in it, just using the Pokego Pole Plus. No, he's still pre-order at the moment, hey? Yes, I think they are still on pre-order. They should be. I actually need to do it. I haven't got them on pre-order yet, but I will definitely do it when they get closer to their release. Are you waiting for Unite on mobile? Is there a release date for it? Because I actually didn't know that they were going to put it on mobile. I also was unaware that it was a free download as well. I'm like, oh man, I don't think I can afford another Pokemon game at the moment. I jumped onto the shop and it was like, it's a free download. I was like, oh, well, there you go. They should add Natu Spotlight Hour. They may at some. at some point. I'm actually trying to think, have they done it? I think they've already done it, to be perfectly honest, off the top of my head. I think we've had a Centric Spotlight Hour. But I think it was like one of the first ones that we had, so that was a while ago. I would have to go back and check a list. I just realized it's 7 o'clock. So there is no more Natus. We didn't get a Natu, guys, unfortunately. But while we're walking back to the car, hopefully we might be able to get something else. And there go the Natus. Yep. It's alright, guys. There's better spawns now anyway. If I get a shiny now, it'll be a lot better than... It's over, guys. Yay, Natu's gone. Woo! I actually wouldn't mind another shiny Wurmple. You're waiting on mobile for this reason. Okay. Rip to all the Natus. We survived the hour. They're gone now. It's like Alfred Hitchcock birds. They're all surrounded by Natus for an hour. If you want, you'll trade a shiny Kabuto. You have to. That's alright, Dean. I like to catch my own shinies because I like to just be like, yes, I finally got it. But I appreciate the offer. I did succumb to that with Shelter. I got Zoe to trade me one of her spare shiny Shelters because I just felt that I was never going to get it. Is it Spotlight Hour? Spotlight Hour has just finished like 2 minutes ago. So unfortunately we didn't get a shiny during Spotlight Hour, but my car is parked back up where those stops are. So we still have a few minutes worth of spawns. We get decent spawns here as well, so there is a possibility that we could still get a shiny. And I did actually get a shiny today already, so I have used my shiny luck. Your sister stole your Coke and your rupees and 5,000 rupees. That's no good. Gotta get that stuff back, man. So yeah, I was actually happy with this. It's an okay shiny. You freak out at any shiny Pokemon, even the guaranteed ones. Shinies are nice. Like I've caught, I was gonna say over 1,400. I can still say that I've caught over 1,400 because I have. Yeah, and I still get excited about them, like when they pop up. I admit I don't get as excited, but there is still like, yay, I got a shiny. When did I meet Zoe? I've met her a few times. She's been down for PAX when PAX was still a thing back before the pandemic. Last time I saw her was just before the pandemic started. It was Chinese New Year, and it was the Monchino Research Day. Yeah, that was it. That was the last time I saw her. 5,000 Indian rupees is not, pretty much 100 Australian dollars. Well, you definitely get that money back, man. That's a lot of money. When she started crying and said, "Give me the rupees, otherwise I'll tell Mum you stole 5,000." That sucks. I hope you can work it out, man. There's even a video with Jimmy and Zoe. There's actually a couple of videos with me and Zoe. I'm pretty sure like one of the first videos on the channel was actually when I first met Zoe. Now we're hopefully, fingers crossed, PAX will actually happen this year. Like we've got tickets and we've already sort of planned to do a meetup, I think. It's going to be like me, Zoe, Cricket, and Super Mario. I think we're the four of the group that are confirmed that are actually going to PAX. So yeah, fingers crossed if that actually happens, we'll be able to do a bit of a meetup. Because it's been a while. And yeah, I miss being able to catch up with the group. Like, it's a bit disappointing that, you know, this Go Fest, sort of everything with all the lockdowns and the COVID and all that sort of stuff still happening, that we didn't get a chance to do like a meetup. Because if we had the opportunity, we probably would have done like a big Aussie PokeTuber meetup for Go Fest. But yeah, that didn't happen. Can you come too? Yeah. I'm assuming we'll probably do like a big meetup where people can come and meet everybody, sort of thing as well. Like, we've done that. Like, every time Zoe comes down, she does like a meetup thing. So it'll probably be like a group of us. But that's if we do, like, that's if PAX is on, of course, because with all the border closures and everything, there's, you know, a chance that it might end up getting postponed or cancelled or something like that. So we'll have to wait and see what, I think it's in October. It's either late September or early October. I can't remember where it is, so yeah. Yes, Teletubby. You can't come to PAX, like, unless you've got a ticket, you won't be able to get into PAX, but we won't be at PAX for like the whole thing. We'll definitely do, like, because the last couple that we've done, a community day has actually been sort of on that same weekend, so we've had a reason to go away from the actual exhibition centre where it's PAX, like PAX is, and go to like a park and do community day and stuff like that. So like I said, it's still a few months away, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. You want to come over? I wish everybody could. Unfortunately, with all the, like, we've got our international border still closed at the moment. What is PAX? Look it up. It's like E3, but it's not E3. It's like a big video game convention. Looks beautiful. Yeah, PAX is awesome. Like, PAX is very fun. Pokémon 3, no, E3. You know, the big video game convention they have in the US. They also have PAX in the US as well. Like, PAX in Australia is the biggest video game convention outside of the United States. So it's like the second biggest video game convention in the world. No, PAX East is in the US. We're just like, we're PAX Oz, like PAX Australia. But it's awesome. They showcase like a whole bunch of new games that are coming out, and they've got like indie showcases for like people that are making indie games, and they got booths set up with, you know, comics and video games and all sorts of stuff that you can buy, and it's like Nerd Central, man. It's where we all feel at home. Is PAX at Cardigan? No, PAX is at the exhibition centre. Is PAX a building or location? PAX is an event that is held at a building in a location, or in a building at a location. Yeah, so it's like a big event thing. They used to actually have it at the showgrounds, but then it moved to the exhibition centre. And last year's was actually cancelled because of COVID, so that... how you going, Schlock? Welcome in. How's your day? Is PAX in Victoria? Yes. Like every good event that's in Australia. It's like a good thing about living in Melbourne is like all the big events that we have in Australia are all here. So yeah, PAX is in Victoria. 50 minutes left till Spotlighter for you. Nice. I'm wishing you luck. The luck that I didn't get. It's already Spotlight Hour for you in Japan. Yeah, our Spotlight Hour just finished. So I didn't have any luck, Dark Spade, but fingers crossed you can get the shiny that I did not get. You caught all the Hundo event Pokemon. Nice, well done. What's my favorite game? You mean of all time, or just favorite Pokemon game, or? You want to come to PAX? Unfortunately, tickets are already sold out, I'm pretty sure, guys. 3-day ticket is like $180 because it's like a 3-day event. It's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, the 3-day tickets, I know that they're definitely sold out. I don't know about the day passes. Quite possibly Saturday and Sunday are sold out. Friday there might still be some. I don't know. Like, I haven't checked since I bought my tickets. You would have to look it up, man. Of all time. Favorite game of all time would probably be... It's an interesting one. You think that I should know this, but... I don't know. I've got a few games that I could probably add to that list that I wouldn't be able to sort of do apart from each other. Mario 3 is probably one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I've played so much Mario 3. I'd actually wouldn't mind playing some Mario 3 on stream because it's a fun old school game. Yeah, Mario 3. There's also an old game that some of you guys probably wouldn't know called Soul Reaver, like Legacy of Kain. It was like a series of games. They were really cool. Like, I enjoyed the story in those games because you were sort of like an undead vampire. That's sort of like what a vampire is, but you were like an undead dead vampire. And you could live in between two different worlds, like the living world and the Netherrealm, and like you could like transfer between the realms in the game. It was pretty cool. Like, the concept of it was really cool, well written. So yeah, they're some of my favorite games. Yours is Heart Gold in 2D Pokemon games. Nice. No, Tex, we have not. Your first game is Contra and GTA. I mean, I suppose I can add GTA to that list as well, but like the old school GTAs, like the new GTAs are awesome, but sort of like GTA 1 and 2, like the old above you ones, like they were old games. Probably older than some of you, like a lot of you guys, to be honest. Yeah, the original GTAs, they were pretty cool as well. I miss them. They were awesome. And then GTA 3 came out and like changed the world forever because it was like the first open world crime game where you could like run around and kill and hijack and do all sorts of horrible things to people. Yours is Pokemon Go. Your only main series games you played was Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Let me know when you want unknown invites when you get home. Sweet. Okay, no worries, Miss Motor. I shall do that. The old GTA's Gold. Yeah, see, you played it as well. You know what I'm talking about. Where you used to run over like the lines of Hare Krishnas and you'd get the bonus for like running. It sounds horrible, but there were so many like little things. You get like the killing sprees, and I miss that. They were awesome. And bring back the national tax. GTA 4 is so good. A lot of people don't actually like GTA 4. No worries, Teletubby. I'm about to wrap up anyway. Yeah, it was just like pretty much all the GTA games are just over the top, but incredibly funny. Like, they're wrong, but they're incredibly funny. But I mean, they're very well written as well. The stories and the GTA games are usually pretty good, but a lot of people don't really like number 4 for some reason. Like, number 4 is okay, but yeah, it's sort of, that is the one that sort of gets skipped over when you're thinking of the GTA games. It's sort of like 3 was great, 5 is awesome, GTA San Andreas, and the offshoots of GTA 3, like, they are awesome as well. San Andreas and so on, Vice City, they're cool games. But yeah, GTA 4 was a bit of a miss. I enjoyed it, but yeah, a lot of people didn't. You never played National Dex. When do you think Mewtwo raids are coming back? Probably not for a while. There's other things that they'll probably rotate through, so I don't know, maybe a year or so until we see it again. It really depends on what Niantic do towards the end of the year. Like, if they have big events, I'm gonna probably turn my camera back on now. I am back in the car. There we go, you guys can actually see me slightly. So yeah, they might bring it back sort of towards the end of the year for an event or something like that. But yeah, I think they'll cycle through some of the other things that we have available for a while. Like, we're going to have Palkia and Dialga for the next couple of weeks. Then after that, yeah, they'll probably go through some of the other things that we still haven't had much of. Like, they might bring Cresselia and stuff like that back again. But yeah, it really depends on what Niantic are doing, what events they have planned. What is the National Dex? National Dex is like the entire Pokédex in one dex. You really want a Dialga raid. You can jump onto a lot of like Facebook groups and Discord servers and stuff like that if you're having an issue finding Dialga raids. You can also jump into my Discord server if you would like, and jump into the friends list section and put your code up. I'm sure people will be happy to add you and invite you to some raids. What is my favorite shiny? That's easy. That's Charizard. His favorite Pokemon and favorite shiny, so it makes it easy. Can't go wrong with a black dragon. It looks cool. That's why Rayquaza is also cool, because it is also a black dragon. What do you think about Eevee Com Day? I've already had one. Like, honestly, like, Eevee Com Day, the first Eevee Com Day that we had was going to be my first video, but I ran out of battery before I even got to do Com Day because I was too busy filming B-roll. So, yeah, it sort of brings back some memories, because, that's sort of where my channel was going to start on that day, like my Pokemon part of the channel. But personally, I've already had Eevee in a Com Day and Eevee through a million other events where it's been a possible shiny, so I don't really want it because I already have a lot of them. So I would prefer something else, personally. You can't wait for the 2-day Com Day. I mean, it's going to be good because it's going to be over 2 days, but at the same thing, it's just one that we've had before, so it's not exciting because it's not something new. I think that's all it is. What is racist is just, racist isn't a good thing. Racist is just, people not liking other races. People being prejudiced against races other than their own is probably the best way of putting it. You'd never been in an EV event. I'm sure you would have been in an EV event of some description. There was one during the Easter event. Like, shiny Eevee was one of the main things during the Easter event, so you've definitely been through a shiny Eevee event. Trust me, man. Trust me. Alright. She Road. Unfortunately, we can't trade in Pokemon Go unless you're in my vicinity. So maybe someday in the future we'll be able to, but unfortunately, yeah, because of the way that the game is set up, we can't actually Can't trade. I wish I could trade my hundreds of unwanted shinies to you guys. Give them new homes. Because I don't need them. Go on. I'll show you guys the group. Where am I going? Sorry guys, like I said, my brain is not working today. Tex is probably a new player if you're first ever. I know that, a lot of you guys are. You spend way too much Stardust. Too much, too quick. Yeah, I'm a Stardust hoarder. So we have just over 1,400 shinies. We have 1,401 shinies. But yeah, they're our most recent shinies. Everything from Weedle down. Oh no, sorry. Weedle, Bunnelby, and Aeron I actually caught the day after GoFest. All of them are all my GoFest shinies. Anorth, Centret, Delga, and Shieldon. They are the shinies that I've caught over the last couple of days. Shieldon I caught today. And did we get it? Oh, man. You feel so special, Amy's Luck. Yeah, still got our little Squirtle named Amy's Luck. Unfortunately, it didn't actually give you the luck that it was supposed to. You played for a year and then left and came back this year. You're a new player to some of the features. To a lot of the features in the game. Because, I mean, if you'd left before that stuff was put in, you're essentially a new player. Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. What was the last Call of Duty that I played? I think was it Modern Warfare 2? Might have been Modern. No, actually, no. I played Advanced Warfare. That was the last one that I played. You even went to a puddle since you stepped in a puddle. Because it was a 2016, 2017 player. That's still pretty old. Like, a lot of features were added to the game after that, so it would have been like coming back to a completely different game. Call of Duty is the best game. Is the best game, but GTA has to be one of the top 3. I don't know. With Call of Duty, I enjoy the single player parts of Call of Duty. Like, I like the stories, but I think the multiplayer can be a bit repetitive after a while because I find the maps too small. Like, when I'm playing a game like that, I like Battlefield more because I like the big maps that you have in Battlefield, and I like being able to jump in tanks and helicopters and stuff like that. I like the versatility of Battlefield because you can do a lot more. Like, you can specialize in different things, whereas in Call of Duty is more of just a first-person shooter. So yeah, you're just sort of shooting each other, running around small. Like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy playing it. It is a fun game, but yeah, I prefer the Battlefield over. Can you search up Tex? I suppose I can do that. I suppose. Oh, Rex. Text. There we have two. There you go, man. Yeah, story best for COD. Favorite story would be World War II. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that one, the World War II one. I enjoyed what was that? That was World at War, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that one was World at War, because there was parts where you go to Japan. Yeah, that one was a good one. I enjoyed that one. Do you know Wilbur Shot was actually Jack Sucks at Life's editor? No, I didn't. I did type in Tex. Look, man, Tex. You have 2. Actually, do I have evolution? Show evolutions. Not all of them are called Tex, of course. Why did all of them come up? That's very strange. All right. Well, I think, guys, search techno, but there'll only be one of them. I'm pretty sure there's only going to be one of them. Yeah, there's only one techno blade. I do have techno horse as well, because I mean, look at him. He's a techno horse. Techno horse likes to stomp, 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 stomp. Look at him! Look at him bop. He's just bopping away. Techno horse. You're supposed to laugh, guys. Techno horse. Bop, 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 bop. You can do funny things with Pokemon in their screen sometimes. I mean, and if you turn it around, his butt wiggles like bop, 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 bop. Shake it. Twerking. Twerk, 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 twerk. That looks sick. He's twerking. I mean, I suppose you could say that twerking sexual. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Should call him twerking horse. Bop, 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 bop. All right, I think that's a good note to wrap it up, guys. So, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. You have helped keep my mind off of stuff for an hour and a half, so it's been good. Go to APOM. Okay, we'll go to APOM. What? Can we tap on APOM and it's going to do something? Oh, APOM, of course. And tap. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, yeah. He's wiggling. Wiggle, wiggle. It's like, do the twist again. That we did last summer. Bop, bop. Oh, let's twist again. Shiny APOM. Or you could say he's like doing kung fu. It's like, wah! Kick you. All right. Yeah. APOM is a strip. We won't go that far. I mean, he's working it though. He's working it. All right. I think we should wrap it up now, guys. But like I said, thank you for I've actually been able to laugh. So that's been good. I appreciate that, guys. So unfortunately, Dean, Spotlight Hour is over, and I've got to go home and have some dinner. It's 7:30 for me, so I would stick around, but yeah. I'll probably be back again tomorrow, around the same, well, for the same time, because tomorrow is raid hour. So we'll do raid hour tomorrow. It's Dialga, so we'll try and get some Dialga raids in. Try and get you guys some shinies, and yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, all right, guys, peace out. Like I said, thank you for joining in. Have a good night, a good day, good evening, whatever it is for you guys. Good luck for your spotlight hours. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you guys can get your shinies. If not, hopefully you'll get them next time. Maybe we shouldn't. Anyway, yeah, my brain's fried, guys. All right. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll try and get some sleep, and hopefully my brain won't be as blah blah tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good one. Can I have spot in raid hour? Yes, Archon. So, tomorrow I might do no, not Macca's for dinner. I'll go home and have I'll make something at home. Might have bacon and tomato sandwiches or something like that, because they're always good. Yeah, I'll see how we do tomorrow with raid hour. I might just do it with people that are already on my list, so I'm not having to go through the hassle of adding all those people. We'll see how functional my brain is tomorrow, and then we'll see how we actually do it. But all right, guys, peace out. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, well, same bat time, same bat channel. See you tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Bye.